Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So let's finish up our little rebuild of the system here and get this all running and added again, and then look at maybe trying to figure out this to feed better, because it's not exactly fantastic at the moment, mainly due to the supply. I think the supply is a problem here. And it's just we don't have the corn. I think that's the problem. We just don't have the corn. In fact, what I'm going to do is go that way. I'm going to do that so that if that blocks up, it will go across this way to feed into that one. Just to. It's a tiny amount, it's not really a fantastic upgrade, but yeah, so I'm still going to use the rails for this. I was going to go to Omni pipes, I was thinking about it, but no, I'm still going to go with the rails. I think kind of like the idea of still having the rails, but I'm not sure how it managed to copy copy that there. But anyway, let's go. I'm thinking about going along this way with the rails all the way to the end. Yeah, yep. And then going this way. Stop the trains coming because I might move this yet, and we need to get to these two here, so we can either come along here and do a bit of a loopy thing, or we can make it just a giant loop. Giant loop would work. Yeah, I think we'll go with a giant loop. Why not? Why not? Giant loop. Boom, there you go. Run that in there. Stick around in there, and there we go. Okay. I'm going to pause it for a moment and then remove all of this, because this is a thing that no longer is required, and I don't really want to remove it after I've put the rails in, had the trains going along, and deleted train by mistake. That's not really going to help anyone. Let's remove that as well. Okay. That and that. Grabbers, remove the rail stops, don't need those. Remove that. What's that? That's our leather line. Okay, so we need to do something with that. That's okay, that's doable. Oh, let's see, that's what I meant by removing the things there. And we need to move these over as well. And also probably to move that up and down. I was going to say lump, but it's not a lump, it's a... Come on, there we go. It's something important. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, to spread the trains out. It was to spread the carts out. So yeah, so they wouldn't get all caught up together. Okay, so let's remove these apart from that one there, because I'm going to use the tab tool to copy those. Copy. And we're going to paste them in, I think, there. Click, click, dip, dip, and dip. There we go. Okay. And then we are going to grab train stops, which are Not on my list. Figures. Ooh. Right. Oh, that was quick save. Okay. Stop. Rail stop. That's one. Right. So yeah, we want rail stops. So we want to put one there. And we want to turn it off. Then we want to copy it to go there, 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 and there. We don't need one for that because that's not being used. So these are all linked together. So all we need to do is change the offset to there and change that to there. Okay, nice and simple. When you copy the blocks now, they retain all the information, including their offset and other bits and pieces. So that's awesome. There you go. The only thing that didn't look like they saved was the item, but I don't think we need to save the item because each of these barns is individually set, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so if that becomes more than 20 and we want to add it to the leather, we don't want to do that, do we? No, we don't want to do that because we don't want our trains picking up leather. Otherwise this is going to actually trigger true at some point. So let's add in a toggle here. So that's leather. Chicken's one we want. Wool we don't want. That and eggs. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll toggle. There we go. Just to make sure that's false. Okay. Oh, I managed to link those two together. That was a mistake. It's supposed to be linked to that one. There we go. Right. And then all we have to do is come here and go beef. Take the delta block, link it to the beef ball function. Eggs, the same. Link it to the egg one. And chicken, the same. Link it to the chicken one. Remove those. Job done. Awesome. Right. Now we've got this line here. We kind of need to move, but it isn't actually being used at the moment for anything. Because we have no more research to be done. We're finished on research. So I'm thinking maybe we I'm thinking maybe we should leave it. Oh, hold on, there's a leather one here, isn't there? Leather and wool, yeah. So leather, link, and wool can be linked, and then we can remove those two toggles. There we go. And then the whole system should still work. Awesome. Okay. Right. So if that's the case, and all this is working, except it's not. It's not. I mean, they're full. The eggs weren't filling up. You're full. You're not producing fast enough. I think that's possibly the reason. Don't think it was actually producing anything fast enough. Or it was just, yeah, the first time doing the round is going to deplete everything really, really quickly because we're going to get all our carts grabbing the things. So that makes sense. That makes sense. And the next time it's going to empty out this one here, isn't it? There we go. And then that's going to trigger through. So raw chicken is running, but not going into that barn. Why is this? Is there a problem here? I think there is. I think something else is on that line. Yep, wool is on that line. That figures. And I think probably the wool one is exactly the same. That's probably got chicken on that line there. Yes, it has. That's because we moved them. Okay, so pause that, grab a, and that wants to be set to wool. Okay, there we go. There we go. That would explain that. Right. Your outputting is fine. It's your input speed. And I think it is just a case of that you're not keeping up because of your speed. So you're going faster because that's 10 seconds. Oh, you'd have to excuse my croaky voice. It's cold and I am suffering. So, right. So yeah. So you're taking 5 seconds. So let's speed you up with 5 people. That's not needed. That doesn't need 5 people. Eggs seems to be fine. That's only 3 seconds per go. That's fine. That's fine. Didn't we upgrade one of these with Omnistone? I don't remember that. Oh no, this was upgraded to actual level 3 pasture. Maybe we should do the same here. Let's upgrade that. Oh, that was level 4. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we'll upgrade that to level 4 as well. Let's just let's just, there you go. Done. There you go. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. We are Cybermen. Upgrade the lot. Gone all the way. Boom. There you go. They're all leveled up to Mark 4. I can't put the extra people in there. We don't have the space for them. Okay. Okay. But this is working. We now have a supply of eggs and meat and other bits and pieces all running. The only thing that's struggling here is the fuel. Fuel is actually struggling here, which makes sense. None of our carts are getting stuck or going wrong anymore. That's good. So the system is kind of working. One thing I have noticed for the last couple of episodes, and I keep forgetting every time I start recording, is our blue coins are severely dropping. That's a little concerning. If I look here at blue coins, yeah, it's just dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping. And I think it's because the water temple has now been turned on. These 3 water temples, they use blue coins. In fact, I think no, they use red coins, they use yellow coins. Use purple coins. So it's kind of good that this is using yellow coins, which is the one we're struggling the most with. So yeah, okay, that's cool. Right, none of this is still keeping up. I can't put any more workers in there. I don't have the people. There we go. We're full. Okay. Sorry. Mana pipe system. Yeah. Oh, something else that was pointed out in a comment. Let me just find the correct name before I get it wrong. Oh, I remember you mentioned how to say your name. Uncle Auden? Something like that? Was how you mentioned about why I'm doing it this way and splitting it off. As I explained, it was to even the load between the two. That was before we had this here, so it was just to even the load between the two. But there are some mana crystals getting through that are fully charged, and they just go through this slow system here and end up coming out again. So I'm going to change that. We're going to have a change of this here. And yeah, I like the idea of changing them here. So if I do that, and I do exactly the same here, boom, boom, and boom, and then we're going to grab a filter, if I can find one here, filter. I'm going to put filter there, and this is going to be depleted element. You can filter it specifically, but if I just say depleted element, then any one goes, so that's fine. Going to be kind of ground, thank you. And I'm going to put that there, there. And what should happen is when a fully charged one comes along, it's going to go, I can't go that way, I'm not allowed to, so I'm going down. You see? And then they just go straight down and straight through the system again, rather than having to go through the charging system. They don't get charged anyway when they hit these, but they will sit inside here for a little while waiting for their turn to come out again, so that'll just speed up the system here, which is a desperate upgrade. So thank you for that suggestion. I can see what you meant by having a dedicated mana system for each one of these. So if I had 2 for each one, 2 elemental refineries for each one, I'd have a dedicated charging system. So I would charge one here to run the 2 for the earth, 1 there for the fire, for the air, 1 there for the fire, and 1 here for the water. I think if we get to the high enough demand for that, I will do that. That would make sense. The other thing I can do as well is I can make multiple ones of these. Well, that's not difficult. They're not particularly expensive. 200 stone. We've got 400 stone there. In fact, you know what? I'm going to upgrade that all the way. Let's upgrade that all the way. So we're making some more of that because that is quite useful. Mana pipes, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Probably didn't need to upgrade that because I've done it just once, but yeah. So I can make more mana reactors, and I think I will. I think that would make sense, but I kind of want this to recover, to pick up and get going, and it's really, really, really struggling. I think it's just because the air. I mean, this was backed up and filling up, so that's fine now. So as we're going, things are filling up and getting going and working, and everything's awesome. But if we can get multiple mana reactors going, there's no reason I couldn't put 3 there and have them feed into this barn, and have each of these feed to 3 different places. That would be dead simple to do. In fact, do you know what? I think I might actually sort of empt that now. Let's use up these crystals that are on this belt here, and we'll sort that out later. So right, the other thing was, see, this is now backed up. That whole line there has backed up, which means this is full, which means this is full, which means these are full. Nope, these are not full. Okay, that's what I figured. The meat one is going to be the one that struggles, because the meat one is the greediest one. It requires 4. I'm going to move it. I'm going to move the meat one. Yep, we're going to move the meat one. Right, so we're going to move the meat one to the center one, because it's the one that's going to be required the absolute most. Move that. So if I move you to there, move you to there, that's still linked there. So we want to unlink that from the meat one, and we want to link that one to there. We want to unlink the wool from that one, put the wool to there. Okay, so we've got chicken on this side, the beef which uses the most on both, and the eggs on this side. So that should work. That should work. Eventually I will actually settle on a system for this. We'll see. That's wrong. I'll put one there, copy that, put that there, remove that and that, copy that there, copy that, hold control and click that, there we go. That's why I put that grabber up there, just so I could use it as a template. And then you'll be fine, you're fine, you'll be fine, and you're fine. Okay, they should, just going to reset their offsets just to make sure they're linking to the correct barn, because maybe moving a barn after they're linked to it wouldn't work that well. Don't know. Yeah, so now this pasture is getting fed from this grain mill and this grain mill, which this one comes from this side and this one comes from this side. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a bit better. These aren't actually getting enough grain in to keep up, so I guess we're going to have to speed up that like so. Now here's an interesting thing that I think I discovered last time, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. Damn it. Why does it do that? Why, when you have a pillar, does it do it that way? If I put in that there, no, what did we do it? If I put in the spiky way of doing it, and now there was a fix that stopped this working. There was a fix that stopped you doing that. They were too close together for it to work. But it has stopped working. When you do just one square into an inventory, it seems to work. So maybe the grabber can push through that, but not like that. Okay, so yep, just double checking, make sure I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I sort of just make it up as I go, but don't tell anyone. So if we do that, and that, and then run a one on top like so, boom, and boom. We can then do a grabber there and there, and that will happily grab out of there, and then the ones underneath can still flow because it's high enough. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean with that. Yeah, we can do it here. Let me just flatten out a tiny bit of the terrain here. If we get another barn. So you just saw there it didn't work. It didn't work. So if I put in a chute, I don't even know whether these can travel by chute. No, they can't. Okay, maybe it works with conveyors as well. Don't know. Haven't tested it with conveyors. So I put in a conveyor. I put in a grabber. Let me move that out of the way. Moment. Conveyor and a grabber. And there we go. In fact, I'm going to use cloth conveyors because it's easier for me. So there we go. So that will grab, and that's absolutely fine. If we then did that, and then went and put a cloth conveyor in that one there, that blocks the underneath flow. You see they've all stopped working, they've all stopped moving. You can just about see that. I don't know if you can make that out on YouTube, but yeah, they have stopped flowing. You see we're not getting any more in there. However, if we remove them, it starts working again. However, if I move this to there and then put a conveyor on top, see it still works. It still works because it's only one tile. It still lets you do that stack thing between ones. So that does still work. That is clearly a bug and not intended. So don't rely on that ever. But that does still work if you're struggling to get if you ever need to move like that. I've got places where that's useful, like here. I could have a barn editing to a place here. If I needed that to have more cloth in it in one go, I could stack them up there. There's a few other places I can think where it might be useful and possible to do. Here and places, so it is a possibility to use it, but as I said, don't rely on it whatever you do, because it's a bug. I should probably report it. In fact, I will go report it after I've recorded this episode, so because yeah, that's clearly not intentional. Yeah, so grabbers appear to be able to push through one go. I wonder if it will work if I move it that way and turn that way. That a no? Nope. Okay, so if I put a belt on top, it stops. It doesn't do it. Only a grabber can make it work. So grabbers are able to push through a single block. Okay, right, let's do another little bit of bug testing on camera here, which I shouldn't do. I know, I'm sorry. So that's going to work, but that's going to stop. What if I did a grabber there, and there? Nope, grabbers don't do that. What about pushers? Nope, pushers can't either. Okay, right, there we go. So yeah, it only works when a grabber is pulling from inventory. It can push it one square further than it's allowed to normally. So yeah, interesting to say the least. I did that, it'll stop working. But if I then put a grabber in there, it will output it because it's pushing it onto that square there. So yeah, so potentially you could then have this go off this way, you know, if you wanted to, and you could have two, put another grabber up here, and that would work. It would output that way. So yeah, okay, right, yeah, as I said, that's clearly not intentional. It was removed. The stacking of things was never an intentional thing. It was always a bug. So but hey, that's why we're here. This game is still in early access. That's why it's being played and tested. I don't play it like it's in early access. I play it like it's a full game, but you've got to remember it is still in early access, so bugs are to be found and to be expected. And I should report them, because if I don't, somebody else may not, and or somebody else probably will, and then I'll be like, hey, why doesn't that work anymore? Which is not what anyone wants. So, okay. So something I did notice with this as well, which I forgot to point out many episodes ago, our markets don't actually reach our corner houses. And they are highlighted, but I think they do actually, because the roads are highlighted outside them. So they do just about. But really I need to move that market back a little bit. But let's do that now, shall we? Let's move you back to there, you back to there, you back to there. That's really bright colours. Wow. So I'm lining up with the path instead. So then the food market will get almost all of them, and then the specialty goods will get all of them that way. Okay, awesome. Right. And then we just want to put in some rail stops. Don't know why I've got rail stops on both sides, but I have. I think maybe if it's full on one way, it will empty out the other. And are we gonna build the town over here? Because there's a really nice cut there, and I think another set of towns would easily fit in there. Could probably fit in without even buying a new. Or am I going to go off this way? Oh, I can't go that way. That's kind of full. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go this way. Right. Let's extend the town a little bit. So the houses are 3x3, isn't it? If I run that down to there, that down to there. There's one. There's one. There's one. There's one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, it won't fit. Okay, that's what I was checking before I do anything to it, because I am going to terraform the land as well to make it a bit smoother and nicer for everything going. So we need to buy one. We need to buy that one. So let's buy that one. There we go. And we'll buy that one as well because we have the money. Why not? Okay. So this is where the town ends up becoming a little off. I mean, it's been quite evenly set so far. Reckon I should build it the same way? Yeah, I do. I think we should build it exactly the same way. So let's bump and. Well, that's interesting. That back line isn't actually up one. It's the same level. Ooh. No. No. That's got to be fixed. That must be fixed. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's that way. I thought I had these all. I had it in an entirely tiered city. What I thought. Clearly, I was wrong. So that's the front door to that one. So this road here shouldn't be here, and neither should this line here. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to go up one. Like this. I think, is that correct? Not entirely sure now. Nah, I need to move these lines of houses as well. Aha. It's okay, you'll all be put back before you even know what happened. You won't even recognise that you were momentarily transported to another level. It'll be fine, don't worry, don't worry. But yeah, so we do that, we then put the houses in there. That's better, that's what we do. And those two houses are probably going to be confused because they'll be like, didn't I live at number 7 and now I live at number 8? What's happening now? No, you are mistaken. You've always lived in that house. You've always been here. Nothing has ever changed. There we go. Yeah, so the back of the houses is in the ground. Okay. Then we do that. We road up like so. And then we move these back to here. And no one will ever know. Here. Well, awesome. I should probably whatever. I'm not doing that because we're not expanding that way anymore. So yeah. But we are expanding this way. So let's increase this to level 5. And oh, wrong button. Level 5, increase it to like 5th. I don't know how far we're going to go. You know what? I'm going to go all the way to there. There we go. Awesome. So there are trees up there, and that's one hell of a tall. Do you know what? We're going to go one more as well. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I wish there was a way to undo that now. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Let's do that. Then do that. There you go. Almost good as new. No one would ever know. There we go. Right. That looks really, really weird. Right. And then we want to go to a 3-1. And try and keep this dead level. Really difficult to do. Because the camera doesn't actually like rotate properly. So there. And we come down to this one. Do the same. There. One more than that, isn't it? Yeah, to there. Go. That's because this one here is at a different level, isn't it? And you can't just smooth it out. Nope. Nope. Okay. Right. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're never going to go that far anyway. And yeah, it looks a bit weird, but hey, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. To there. One more. Okay. And then. No. Damn it. You're coming along. Why does that look like it's on the same level? They are on the same level. Damn it! I'm not changing that now. No. Okay. Don't worry about that. Because these ones are on the same level as well. So. I don't really think it matters that much. To there we go. You're down to 3. Okay. So I don't even think we've got enough houses to actually fill up a complete second city anyway. So let's just do that and try this upper tier up here. Maybe we'll expand out as we go. But what I need to do is I need to have another food market placed on the end. Basically, we need to remove that there and copy a food market there. Copy the general store to there, the apothecary to there, the gourmet to there, and the specialty goods to there. Need to remove that many, that'll do. Like so. Okay. And then if we grab the roads will come down here like this. And that should be the external road. Oh, there's coal there. We need to remove the coal. Shoe, coal, shoe. There we go. Okay. You come down. You come down. You and you. And then every 3. Oh, that's not lined up properly. Can you see that? That's... Is it a hole? Is it a break? Oh, what? I'm sure the paths can figure it out. That's because I was terraforming in tiers. Oh, I've miscalculated. Yeah, miscalculated. So there's the path. I bet you all knew that as I was doing it. I bet you all knew that. Right, okay. And then we copy these and we just go like that. There we go. Okay. We go. That one feeds all those houses there. And then this one will feed all these houses here, which would be awesome. So that one does actually catch the corner ones up there. By the looks of it, it's got a happiness symbol on it, so that food market will reach everything. But this specialty good only reaches these ones here. That one will technically reach everything. No, it won't reach that one there, but yeah. So that's interesting. So let's copy some houses, shall we? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many houses are we allowed? 600. We're allowed 100 houses. We can't afford. We don't have enough wood. We don't have enough wood. Wow. Am I making wood anywhere? Do we have anywhere that's just generally producing? Yes, we do. Yeah, over here. Over here. You, barn, why are you? Yeah, we're out of wood. That's somewhat surprising. But can we upgrade these? Then need planks. Yeah, I think we can just upgrade these houses all the way. Slap on the keyboard. There we go. Okay. Oh, and upgrade you. Just you. Right, there we go. So we now have 73 houses. Okay, so 475, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Okay, so we can't actually go all the way. Have 100 houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would just be we won't fill the last row out. That last row will never get filled out, I'm afraid. So let's remove that last row so I don't accidentally do anything with it. Yep, so that row's not going to get done. And then when we fill that one out, we can go the other side, fill that out, and that'll be a completely even town. And maybe we'll have to move some of these things around a bit to accommodate stuff. Maybe like line them up with the edges because we can. But yeah, but there we go. So now we've got that going on. We have enough people now to build this. So let's do. We don't have 200 reinforced planks. Okay, so we need to get us some supplies back because that was quite a big building project whilst the game was paused. Okie dokie. And some of these are getting food and things already. It's awesome. Well, not food, but have to figure out some way to distribute the food between the two farms as well, the two food markets as well. That's going to be interesting. We might have a bit of a shuffle about up here with some things. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. However, this episode has gone on longer than normal, so yeah, I shall wait for our things to be replenished, and then we'll get going and sort everything out and rebuild this. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.